Kunal, any metal stocks that are standing out for you and looking poised to grow from current levels?
Quite a few, in fact, in current, and even if you look at large cap names, I think Tata Steel looks to be one of the decent poised large cap names on the metal pack. Then you have Hindalco, of course. I agree with Sharmila as well in that regards. That even this stock on the aluminum front looks extremely strong. Look at it this way: that when the metal rally began in the month of March and or April start, Hindalco is one of the few large cap names which tend to lead the rally from the front. So markets generally give more premium to the leaders of sectors in any particular trend, and I believe in that regards Hindalco should do fairly well for itself. Jindal Steel, more of a mid cap name, slight high beta. So if you are more of the risk appetite or slightly on the risk appetite side, then you can even look at Jindal Steel as well as one of the interesting buys from short to medium term perspective. And I think from the other names, the likes of Nalco, Hindustan Zinc on the short term charts also looks fairly attractive. So there are a lot of options on the metal pack. I think it depends on the risk appetite. If you're looking for large cap names, then I would recommend maybe a Tata Steel and Hindalco. From the mid cap front, you can look at JSPL. You can probably look at even a Nalco or Hindustan Zinc as well.
Okay, all right. I think that's all we have for queries today. Sharmila, thank you so much for joining in. Kunal, request you to stay on with us. I have one more question to ask of you. Talk to us about how you're reading into crude right now. Could it be a time for correction if you've done any analysis and could shed some takeaways from that?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's a very interesting chart. So crude has been the talking point. Currently in the last 2-3 months, we've seen crude at one point going into even the negative on the futures side in the month of April. But now when you look at the charts for crude, it's at a very, very interesting juncture. So there was a gap which was created in the month of March. I think the first week of March, there was a gap down which was getting created for crude. In this rally for crude from the bottom, this gap has been filled. Now, the gap filling was done exactly that 40-41 kind of a level. Crude has also come back to a 61.8% retracement mark. So when you saw Nifty as well, it took a major resistance at 61.8, and from there on you saw retracement. So you look at the chart over there. The point of $42 on the NYMEX crude is an exact retracement of 61.8% mark. Also, it gives you a feeling of the gap as well. There's a doji candlestick pattern, which is a sign of confusion or possible reversal as well. So when you look at these three key aspects, and then the next slide on the indicators as well, where there's been a confirmation of a bearish divergence. So these are all technical terms, but when you try and put it into place, where you look at all these characteristics of price as well as indicators, it gives an inclination that crude is about to go through a reversal or short-term correction. Wouldn't be surprised that crude on NYMEX terms at least comes back to a zone of 30 to 35, which should be a drop of almost $5 to $7 from current levels.
All right, thanks for that, Kunal. That was really interesting analysis. On that note, let's slip into a quick break here and buy now, sell now. Plenty lined up when we come back.